I hit it off, turn it on, and then you have number 1 is straight on, number 2 is flash, and number 3 is slow fade, which is actually one of my favorites, so I kind of like that. Hey guys, today for you I have the Costway 7-foot pre-lit Christmas tree that I paid $266 for from Target. It's a retail value of $499. So this tree is 7 foot tall, it's pre-lit, and it claims to have a 3-minute quick shape and a power connector timer. So I'm looking forward to finding out, does that actually hold true? Does it actually only take 3 minutes to quickly shape these branches, whereas normally I'm spending an hour or 2, maybe 3 hours shaping my previous Christmas tree, all the branches and getting everything right. So I bought this tree as a replacement for my old one. I wanted something again that takes a lot less time to shape. They even provide a pair of gloves to protect your hands. If you've ever spent time fluffing out your tree, you know this is a great chore and you get a lot of cuts and scrapes on your arm. The tree is 7 foot tall, like I said, 4.7 foot wide and 26 inches in diameter. It comes in 3 easy to assemble sections and weighs approximately 37.5 pounds. It has 1,388 vivid branch tips and 92 adorable pine cones. Love pine cones on trees. It has 700 teardrop multifunctional LED lights to emit warm white lighting and displays in 3 dynamic modes for adjustable brightness and an included timer. There are no manual connect wires. Instead, the tree features new quick power connectors. By placing each section into each other, they connect together. So let's get this box open and see what the tree looks like. Set this on the floor. Because it's much smaller. There's the top piece. So the first piece was the middle, second piece I pulled out was the bottom, and this is the top. Comes with a tree stand, and of course handy dandy instructions, and it looks like timer pieces in here as well. These are the gloves that I talked about. There's actually 2 pairs of gloves in here. So there's some nice gloves that you can put on your hands to help protect when you're fluffing out the branches, which is really great. There is the remote control here. You can see that. Those are the gloves. 2 pairs. And then here is the power cord connector. It goes into the wall, connects to the tree, and then it has a little, looks like a little timer, so you can put it on steady, flash, slow fade, or turn the tree off. And there's a little button here you can press. So in a moment, I'm gonna ask my very handsome helper to come help me put the tree together because it is a little heavy. He mentioned it was had a bit of weight to it when he was carrying the box over. So I'm glad I didn't carry the box over. Alright, so what I love about these stands is they're actually pretty easy to put together. Just take the plastic off and then just kind of fold it out till you kind of get it just so. Obviously you want to put it on the floor to make sure it's even. And then once you put the bottom of the tree in, you can tighten this up. This is the bottom piece here. That's the middle, and then the top piece in. Alright, so it looks like there's a piece or a branch all the way around the tree that's holding it together. So thankfully my husband noticed that. Okay, and then we can get the branches to come down. Wow, it actually is already fluffed out, look at that. Alright, so we just placed the middle section in. Perfect. Alright, finally we have the top piece. Again, it's helpful to have someone helping you out when these things are a little bit heavier than you want, especially if it's spine issues. I'm going to test this and see if it plugs in. So I've got the cord here, so I'm going to plug it in to see if we connected the pieces correctly. If it lights up, we're in business. Okay, so this is the piece that goes to the tree. And so what I'm looking for is towards the bottom of the tree, there should be a connector. And I think I just found it. If you come into the tree and you look down, you can see the connector piece down there. So I'm going to connect that, and then I'm going to plug the other side into the wall and see if this lights up. Ta-da! All right, so as you can see, the tree lit up. This is perfect. It means my helper was on point and he did everything great. All right, so I'm gonna leave this on steady on so you can just kind of see. So all we did was we put the 3 parts together. We made sure they were connected. We pulled the branches down, just the big bunches of them. And I'll be honest with you, I'm already impressed. This is actually pretty nicely done. I really don't feel like I'm gonna spend an hour or 2 fluffing this tree out. This is actually pretty nice. So I'll just kind of fill in some of the gaps here. And I think this is gonna be so much easier and so much nicer. All right, so I'm going to decorate the tree tomorrow, make sure it's kind of all filled in and show you what it looks like once it's decorated. And can't wait to see how it turns out. So, hey guys, so as you saw earlier, we put together the tree, the 3 separate pieces of the tree, and then as promised, I went ahead and decorated the tree. So I've got all the bulbs and varying types of decorations on here. It's a very eclectic tree. We have a lot of history over the years in the military and such, so I have a lot of history on the tree, as I like to say, so I like to have kind of a variety of ornaments. So again, this is the Costway 7-foot pre-lit tree that claims to have a 3-minute shape time, and I will tell you, out of the box it was pretty close to being ready to go. I just did very mild shaping after turning the camera off earlier and doing the putting the ornaments on, so definitely did not do a whole lot of extra fluffing. It's actually pretty hard to change the shape of the branches. It actually comes out looking really nice in this way, so there's very little I had to do at all. And then as I showed you earlier on the video, here's the remote. I'm gonna hit it off, turn it on. And then you have number 1 is straight on, number 2 is flash, and number 3 is slow fade, which is actually one of my favorites, so I kind of like that. There's also a dimmer at the bottom, so I'm gonna put it straight on again and show you. You can actually put the dimmer down. There's 3 settings to go down or up on the dimmer as well at the very bottom. And then of course up here there's a timer. I have not tested the timer yet in between the on-off button. If you like this video, appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up, appreciate the support, and then subscribe. It'd be great to have you on the channel as a subscriber as well. So it's been a long day, I'm tired, I got my glass of eggnog, and I'm ready to go chill. Happy holidays.
I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? It's been a year, it doesn't surprise